What I'd like to know is, with the way the technology is progressing and computers and AI replacing people's jobs, I'm interested in knowing how is bid management and selling as a career going to change in maybe the next 10 years. Are we going to see ourselves being put out of jobs by computers, or do they see us just evolving and adapting? I'd be interested on hearing how they think that's going to happen.
So I'm Mark Taylor, I'm Managing Director of Shipley UK, and Harry's asked a question about the impact of AI and technology on the proposal industry. Really interesting question, really broad question, and I can only really sort of touch on it and give my sort of very personal view, and I'd welcome the thoughts of others who know more than I do. Where I started with thinking about this question was what's happened over my career in terms of proposals, and here's the first proposal I ever produced some 29 years ago. It was about £50,000 worth of analysis, so a fairly sort of complex offering. It was a winner, which was always good. And even to this day, like 29 years on, there are still people winning good business on the strength of documents not dissimilar to this one. And great. And similarly, there are customers awarding contracts on the basis of documents not dissimilar to this, and that's good. Having said that, looking forward, as the world moves on, it seems like an increasingly inefficient and subjective approach to award contracts on the basis of documents such as these. So for the purpose of these brief ideas, I've separated my thinking into two categories. Number one, sort of simple procurements, and secondly, more complex, higher risk procurements. Now, they're inverted commas because by simple, I'm not being pejorative. I'm just saying simpler, and complex means very high value, high risk. For the simple procurements, I think what we're seeing, we've already seen the rise of the machines, customers using online portals and software to assess submissions. Now, those tools still need humans to put the data in, they need humans to score and assess, and they need humans to come up with a recommendation. And I think over time, we're going to see that automated to the point where machine learning and AI will perhaps score it and make a recommendation in terms of the winner. The other application might be where AI starts looking for inconsistencies in a submission, not just factual or data inaccuracies or inconsistencies, but perhaps inconsistencies of style or phrasing, because that can give some indication of the degree of credibility, I think, of the bidder. So that's simple. On the more complex side, over the years I've witnessed quite a few initiatives around what I'd call sort of model-based procurement. I mean, that is where a customer, for example, sets up a model of their concept of operations, and bidders then submit a plug-in model that inserts into the customer world, and it means the customer can effectively emulate and simulate how a particular solution might work in their concept. So I think we might see more of that happening in the future, and less reliance on written documents. I'd also say, just moving away from the AI to a degree, that means the human element can perhaps more focus on the collaboration and co-creation aspects, more creative aspects of bidding for work. So I guess the bottom line is, what's the impact on the proposal industry? That was Harry's question. On the simple side, more transactional sales, I think that's about bid managers and proposal managers continuing to develop their understanding of how customers evaluate, understand how the algorithms work, being able to make sure that they can assist their colleagues in optimising their scores through these techniques. On the complex side, which is longer term, but I think that there it's about bid managers and proposal managers becoming more involved in solution development perhaps, and having more involvement in helping solution architects stay customer focused in terms of what they produce and how they message and articulate what they produce to customers. So they're my initial thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'd welcome any thoughts from you. Thank you.